Warning, you will not actually learn anything from this video.
Salutations! My name is Nedry Flanderbottom, and welcome to another episode of Education with Ned, the most educational series on the internet. Sort of. Have you ever sat in a movie theater and thought, I wonder where this beautiful piece of art came from? No, you haven't, because people in this day and age take movies for granted. I, for one, appreciate the art and history behind the movie. You see, the history of cinema is very complex and interesting.
Oh my gosh, Ned, get on with it.
Yeah, Ned, I want to meet Darth Vader. Well, I hate to break it to you fellas, but you're not going to be meeting the real Darth Vader. You may be lucky enough to meet one of your friends dressed as Darth Vader, though.
What? I thought you said we'd be traveling through movies! I brought my autograph book! Are you an idiot, dude? We've done like a million videos like these. This is Ned's education series. We just stand in front of a green screen and pretend to see things. Oh man! I hate getting tricked into educating people!
Well, that's too bad, Evan, because today you and Richard are going to help me explain the history of movies. Now, let's start at the very beginning, before movies were even a possibility. The first motion picture. Back in 1878, the first movie was created. Or should I say the first moving picture. A man named Edward Muybridge had a bet to settle. He wanted to see whether horses gallop with all four hooves off the ground at any given time.
Howdy, y'all! My name is Edward Muybridge, and today we're going to do a little experiment. We're going to see if a horse's hooves all leave the ground at the same time. They definitely do. No way, Richard! Are you trying to tell me that horses float in the air? No, but I do think it's possible for all 4 feet to leave the ground at once. That's not possible! Do you want to bet 20 bucks? Oh, you're on! Fellas, please, there's no need to argue. We're gonna figure out which one of y'all's right, don't you worry. And how are you gonna prove that? Oh, well that's easy. I'm gonna set up a racing track with 24 cameras around it, and they're gonna take pictures of the horsey galloping. That'll never work.
Well, it did work, and Edward proved, much to everyone's surprise, that horses do have all 4 hooves off the ground when they gallop.
Oh man! Pay up.
But the other revelation was much more impactful.
Hey fellas, check this out. When you put all 24 pictures together and play them really fast, it almost looks like a moving picture. Wow, did you figure that out all by yourself? That's what a video is, dude. I know, I'm just following Ned's script. We had a script?
You guys never read my scripts. The Horse in Motion project laid the seeds for what we now call movies. Over the next 25 years, camera equipment evolved rapidly. Now, one camera could take multiple pictures within a single second. And at the turn of the century, movies became a big deal. The silent era. In the early 1900s, silent films were the new rage. People came from far and wide and paid a nickel to watch the latest motion picture.
A nickel? That's expensive! Dude, your dad is a trillionaire. I'm pretty sure you can afford to pay. This is so absurd. Yo, pay for me too. I'm not made out of money, you know. Can't believe I paid 2 nickels for this. Hi! Ned? What am I supposed to say? I didn't read the script.
Nothing, Billy. You weren't supposed to say anything. You're in a silent movie.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm in a silent movie.
Billy, don't talk.
But
I said don't talk. Just slip on a banana peel or something.
Oh, man. Ouch! This movie is bad. Hey, I paid good money for this. I want to hear dialogue.
Well, Evan, you're in luck because that's next on our movie adventure. The Talkies. In 1927, The Jazz Singer was released. It was the first motion picture to include audio.
Wow, this is amazing! He's so talented, isn't he, Richard? Thanks! Dude, he's not even really playing the instrument. This is lame.
I told you to pretend you're really playing.
Oh, sorry!
The jazz singer was a major achievement in filmmaking. Now, movies were more than just moving pictures. They were talkies.
What's a talkie?
Well, Richard, that's what people back in the day used to call movies with sound. And as more and more talkies began to dominate the film space, silent films faded out of existence.
That's cool and all, but when do movies actually get good?
Evan, why can't you just appreciate history?
Because history is boring. I'm tired of watching movies in black and white.
Fine. Let's discuss the golden age of Hollywood, shall we?
Yes! Finally! Good movies! Can I stop playing now?
Golden age of film. The 1930s to the 1960s were considered the golden age of Hollywood. Studios started focusing more on telling stories and less on showing spectacle. Movies with color and animated movies became extremely popular during this time period as well. Some of the most well-known movies during this time period are movies like Citizen Kane, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Peter Pan, and of course, The Wizard of Oz.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto. Nice outfit, Trevor. Dang it, Ned. I told you I didn't want to be Dorothy.
I'm sorry, Trevor, but it was necessary.
Yeah, but why'd you put me in a wig and a dress, dude? The other kid got to wear a fedora and play the saxophone. I'm in a full-on outfit. This is not cool, man. I could have been any other movie character. Why am I Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz?
Because The Wizard of Oz is one of the most important movies to come out of the golden age of Hollywood. Now say your lines.
Thanks to the achievements of the golden age of Hollywood, you can now see the color of the yellow brick road, and my ruby slippers, and of course, my brown braided hair. It's not funny, bro. It's hilarious.
I gotta admit, it's pretty funny.
I'm out of here. Ned, you're seriously gonna regret this, dude.
Oh dear, now that we lost our leading lady, I'm not too sure what to do.
Let's just skip all this lame stuff.
Yeah, color and animation is cool, but where's the action? Where's the adventure? You two are the most impatient people I've ever met. Why can't you just appreciate the art that's in front of you?
'Cause it's boring? Yeah, I want to see the Avengers.
Fine, let's head to the modern age of movies, shall we? The Modern Blockbuster. In the mid-1970s, the world of film changed once again. All thanks to a little movie about a shark terrorizing a beach.
Da-dum, da-dum, da-da, 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 da-da. Ah! Richard, save me! Chill out, man. It's just a puppet.
It feels so real.
Well, of course it does, because I'm an amazing actor.
The critical and box office success of Jaws inspired studios to spend more on high-budget action films. It paved the way for some of the most iconic and beloved movies that we all know today, like Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, The Avengers, and of course, my favorite, Star Wars.
I am your father. Oh yeah! Vader! I love you! I'm your biggest fan! Are you about to kiss him? You know it's our friend in a mask, right?
What? You're not the real Darth Vader?
I can't breathe in this mask! Someone get it off! Oh yeah! Now I'd pay good money to see movies like that.
Movie theaters thrived thanks to the blockbusters of the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. But nowadays, movie theaters are starting to struggle. The rise of streaming. In the 2010s, Netflix was one of the first streaming platforms to take shape.
Oh yeah, this is awesome. I get to just chill at home and watch any movie I want. Yeah, but we still need to go to movie theaters to see the newest movies. Otherwise, we have to wait like years for it to go on streaming.
That was true, Richard, but as more and more streaming services entered the market, they needed a way to compete. So, the streaming services struck deals with movie studios, so that now new movies would head to streaming much quicker after being released in theaters. Or they would skip theaters entirely and go straight to streaming.
Oh, so why would I even go to a movie theater if the movie that I want to watch is going to be on Netflix in a few months anyway?
Exactly! And that's the big problem that Hollywood is facing today. People are less willing to go to the movie theater. They'd rather sit at home and wait for a movie to come to streaming.
But I still see all of the Marvel movies in theaters. I don't. I can just watch them all at home now.
See? This is the problem. People are split now. Do they go to the movie theaters or do they sit at home and wait for it to come to streaming? More and more theaters are shutting down because people just don't want to go anymore.
Oh no! I don't want movies to go away! I'm gonna go to a movie theater and pay $100,000 and watch every single movie 3 times! Of course you are. I'm gonna go home and watch something on Netflix.
The future of cinema is unknown. Will movie theaters make a comeback, or are streaming services the way of the future? No one knows for sure. But one thing is for certain. Movies will always be here in some shape or form. Thanks for watching! I hope you learned something new today. Comment what you'd like me to talk about next. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you at the movies.